Let's run away together on love. Lead me into your world.
Hey, what is up, Camaradas? It's your boy Dre, back at it again with another episode of the OGC's Camaradas. I know I did say I wasn't gonna be able to, so some plans fell through and now I'm able to record, so welcome back to episode 11. Before we do start this episode, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, get notified anytime we do post. Guys, you guys have to subscribe, or at least turn on the notification bell. I don't know if you can do that before you subscribe, but it's because I have so much plans for FIFA 22. I've upgraded thumbnails, so I know these thumbnails are pretty trash and there's no point in fixing them. Like, FIFA 21 is dead, nobody's gonna click on the video. But if you're in my Discord, you guys saw the thumbnails I've been making. I've been practicing for so long and now I've gotten them through, so everything's gonna change in my channel. Everything's gonna look way cleaner and the content's gonna get way better. I'm just really excited for FIFA 22. I feel like I'm gonna get more energy. I have a lot of ideas. I'm trying to change the format as well as the way I record. I'm sorry, I had to move my monitor. But yeah, I'm very excited for FIFA 22, but make sure to click the subscribe button and notification bell because it's coming real soon. Okay, so at the time of recording, I'm recording this right now because I have to do homework later. It's pretty early. No press conference questions came through, so I'm sorry for today's episode. There will be no press conference. I mean, it's kind of a win because look at all the games we do have this month. So before we get to that, we played 4 games last episode. We skipped one of them though. We beat Camaradas 1-0. We played that game. We beat PSG in penalties 4-3 in the cup. And we played Monaco 2-0 and we won, obviously, away from home. And we simmed the game against Troyes and we did pick up a 3-0 victory. Today's episode, as you guys know, we do have a jam-packed schedule. I'm still going to try to hurry this season up. And if I have any extra days for FIFA 21, because like I said, I'm going out of town from the 23rd to the 26th. I should be back the day I get FIFA. So you guys should see a video literally on the 27th. Not on the 26th because I won't be back in the morning, like when I usually upload. So you guys will miss out on that. But for this video in particular, we're gonna go ahead and play 3 games and sim the rest. So I'm gonna play the Lily game and the both Burnley games and sim the rest. So like I said, I know it's annoying. You guys don't like it when I skip games. I used to do that. I used to skip half the games and play half the games. But I do want to finish this season. I don't want to go another like series and not finish it because obviously we're gonna do one season per FIFA for this series, and obviously it's gonna get better in the future because I need to get some mods on GTA, which I have not had the time. But when summer comes around, which is when I'm planning to continue the Mr. Adroit series, I'll probably have the mods. I'll have time to put mods, and that'll be way better for you guys. But at the meantime, we have what we can have because I don't have time. But yeah, like I said, in today's episode, we're playing 3 games, and we're gonna sim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. So maybe we should play 4 games, but I think in honor for this video is because if I play 4 games, it's gonna be way too long, and you guys will not want to sit through a 27-minute video like I used to do. Even 40-minute videos what I used to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So right before we do get started, like I said, we're in transfer deadline day. Well, we're 1 day away from transfer deadline day, and I asked for any last-minute suggestions. We only have 2 mil, and Sacred Nick left a suggestion, and Yusuf Demir, and I actually want to try him out. Maybe I shouldn't sign him, maybe save him for another career mode, but in the Mr. Adroit series, if we continue with OGC Nice, obviously we're going to use him next FIFA, or we can take him anywhere we go. So obviously we don't have time to scout, so I used FIFA, and I saw his price range, so it's around 1.7 mil. Obviously Demir, I guess we're not signing him. I have no idea what just happened. His price is 1.7 mil. I don't know why they declined, but I guess we're not signing him, Nick. I'm so sorry. I did really want to sign him, especially because I wanted another attacker in our ranks. But that means we can save him for another career mode or maybe for next season in the OGC series. But I mean, there's gonna be no offers coming through or anything, so I'm just gonna sim the day. But let's go ahead and go to our first game. Okay, as for the fan objective, I did forget to put them in the last episode, but here they are. Like I said, the only updates that has really happened is Goldbridge just scoring countless of goals, so he's now at 16 out of 25, so he's getting really close. I'm pretty sure he'll break it. As for the other players, I'm not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and now go to this game. So Clover's still a little bit knocked, so I'm gonna go ahead and start Karamoko Dembele. I'll put it in the sim right now. Let me just put him here because I don't wanna, because then I'm gonna forget, and Karamoko Dembele is gonna start every time we sim a game. So we're playing against Ace Play Strasbourg. We're gonna sim it like I said. Maybe I should play this game, but I don't want, like I said, I don't want to keep the video too long. So like I said, Dembele is coming in for Clover, who's still pretty injured. He's kind of knocked. No, not Ndoye. Why Ndoye? Where's Clover? Okay, sorry, hold on. Oh, I can put him back in because he's injured, whatever. Let's just put him here. Okay, so Dembele is coming in for Clover. We're gonna go ahead and quick sim this game, and hopefully we pick up this victory. And we're in great form, by the way, so we should be getting this victory. And of course, I jinxed it. I said we're in great form, and we draw 1-1 to Strasbourg. I mean, it's very disappointing, to be honest. Todibo does score a goal, though. But now, let's go ahead. Go into our first played game, I believe is against Lille. Okay, so we do have our first played game of the episode. As you can see from the league table, Olympic Marseille is getting really close to us, so we need to stop dropping points. We do want to finish in that second place, but PSG are way too ahead now. They're 14 points ahead, and I think they're already running away with the league. So Clover once again is still a little bit knocked, so I need to give him a rest. I don't want him to get injured again. Dembele is a little bit tired, but we're gonna put Ndoye in the bench just in case we need him. And I want to give Rosario a chance, put him in the bench because he doesn't really come on anymore. And obviously we do have Barbary, a new signing as well, and Laporte, our youngster. But we're gonna go ahead and get started into this game, and hopefully we pick up this victory. Yes, boys, we're back with some league action against a top side in Los Lily. After our draw last game, I'm hoping for a win here. We've been in recently good form, not losing to smaller teams like usual, but I'm really excited for this game. Kasper Dolberg has been the man in form, as well as Edward in some points, but mainly Kasper Dolberg has been in such a great form. Obviously Kleiber is still not back. Well, he's back but not to full 100%, so the informed Karamoko Dembele will continue to play here until Justin Kleiber comes back. But let's go ahead and get into this game and hopefully pick up this victory. It took us to the 23rd minute to start our first attack as Claude Maurice wins the ball into Pereira, who's making his debut, by the way, today. I forgot to mention that at the start. Claude Maurice with a through ball into Miniguri. Miniguri is running down the wing. He's looking for that space. He has all that space. Is he going to score a goal? Guri hasn't scored in a while. Guri's going to have a shot, and it is a brilliant save by Mike Maigan, and the attack breaks down. 4 minutes later, Los Lily pick up the ball in midfield, but Calvin Six with the interception, and now it's Kasper Dolberg. 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Of course he's going to score, isn't he? Yes, he does. Kasper Dolberg doesn't miss from that position. He's been the man in form. Very, very lethal all throughout this season. The best player in our team this season, and he scores another goal to make it 1-0 against tough team Los Lily. And like I said, we've been in great form, haven't lost in a while, but we drawn in the last game, so hopefully we can win this game and pick up the 3 points. After that goal by Dolberg, there's nothing to split us and the other team, and it hasn't been the best half, but it hasn't been the worst half. We just need to attack a little bit more, but Los Lily are a tough side with some world-class players, some young talents as well, and it's been really hard for us to break them down, but they haven't broken us down either. So let's go ahead into the second half. Positive thoughts only, and hopefully get more shots in and maybe a couple more goals. Moving all the way to the hour mark, Atal does pick up the ball here. Atal making that run. Atal, what is he going to do here? The captain, he gives it to Kasper Dolberg. Dolberg trying to look for that shot once again. Kasper Dolberg, he's going to come back. He turns, he has a shot, and it's an easy finesse shot to the bottom left corner of the goalkeeper. And Kasper Dolberg picks up his brace here today. And like I said at the start of this game, he's the man in form. He's been lethal all season. He has the best composure here in the squad, and he's proven it right here with his second goal of the game. And that's like what, I think 18 goals for him in the league already. Trying to catch up to Neymar, but Neymar's I think too far ahead with 20, 22. But it's a good title race for us so far. We're trying to chase after that league title, but I think PSG are too far gone. But anyways, let's continue this game and hopefully we pick up a victory. 67th minute now, and we're trying to make some substitutions here. We're going to put in Barbary, trying to get his first goal for the club. He has yet to score a goal yet. Karamoko Dembele is going to move to the midfield for Calvin Six to go to the right, and we're putting Laporte in for Karamoko Dembele and bringing out Rosario for Claude Maurice. We're trying to make some changes, trying to energize the squad once again and get more attacks in. With 8 minutes left to go, we do start another counter-attack here. It's Kasper Dolberg on the ball. Brian Barbary is trying to make that run. Kasper Dolberg with a brilliant through ball into Brian Barbary. Barbary, please get your first goal for the club. Brian Barbary, and it does hit the post. He's very unlucky. He has not yet to score with some good chances throughout this past 4 games that he's played. But there's still 5 minutes left to go. Maybe he can get a goal in right now. 2 minutes later, once again, we pick up the ball in the midfield. Laporte on the ball into Calvin Stanks. Calvin Stanks into Brian Barbary. Barbary, who does find Kasper Dolberg. Dolberg looking for the through ball again to Brian Barbary. Barbary's going to have another shot. Is he going to score? And no, he doesn't. And that's the final clip of this game. Brian Barbary unlucky to not score, but nonetheless, we do pick up the 3 points after such a great performance against Los Lily. So let's go ahead and go into our next game. Okay, so we have picked up our first win of the episode, a 2-0 win, 2 goals from Kasper Dolberg. So let's go ahead and go to our next game in the Coupe de France and see if we get a victory. So we have another game here against Rodes AF, who I believe are in the second league of French football. But we're going to be simming it today, like I said. We're going to be using a second team. Hopefully it's not too bad. Barbary still looking for his first goal for the club. He's yet to score, but let's go ahead and submit. Please, we better get that victory. Come on, we can't lose to the second league team. And we win 3-2. We just barely. And Barbary does pick up his first goal in an OGC's shirt, which is really good to see. Guti does score the winner, but let's go ahead and go to our next game. See how we perform. Okay, so we have another game here that we're gonna sim against Angers, who are in 11th place. So we got a little bit farther in the league table. Yeah, we got a lot farther in the league table from Olympic Marseille, but we're still really far from PSG, so it's not looking like we're winning the title. Hopefully we can maintain the second place though, but going with the same lineup as per usual. I think I'm going to bench Kluivert for one more game because his sharpness is very low, and maybe he'll come off the bench here today, but give Thuram one more, not Thuram, give Dembele one more chance to prove himself, see how he performs, but we're going to go ahead and submit. We have to get this victory, come on. And we pick up another draw. I swear, every time we sim a game in any career mode, we get draws. But it's a no draw. We get 1 point, 58 points now. Let's go ahead and go to our first Burnley game. So guys, I'm very dumb and I accidentally muted myself while I was talking here. So basically what I'm saying is that it's our first knockout stage of our career. We're going to go ahead and see how Mr. Adroit feels about this game. Yes, boys. We've made it out of the group stages. Now we have our first ever knockouts as a professional manager. These are the type of things you dream as a kid. May not be the Champions League, at least not right now, but it's still something. And boys, maybe my dream was to play in one of these knockout stage games, but unlucky with the injury that I did have in my career, I've had to do this. And you know what? I feel like it's even better. Maybe I was made for this, but we're going against Burnley at Turf Moor. It's going to be a tough game against a good manager in Sean Dyche as we observe RP here in OGC Nice. Just a beautiful sight. Let's go ahead and focus for tomorrow's game. Here we go, boys. We're traveling to England versus Burnley at Turf Moor. People make fun of Burnley. They think it's this weak side, but Sean Dyche is such a good manager. A manager I fully respect, but it's a tough game. Our first ever game in the knockout stages, and boys, I'm very excited. This is what dreams are made of. Like I said, maybe I don't get to play in the European knockout stage due to my injury, but this is way better than that. I feel like this is my calling. This is my passion, to lead a side to victory in any game that is possible. But like I said, it's gonna be a tough game here at Turf Moor, but we got this. I believe in our team, and I believe that we can win. And yes, boys, the boys are ready for this game. As in the 7th minute, we're already putting the pressure and we win the ball here. It's our mini greedy on the ball to Casper Dolberg, into Justin Clover on his first game back. Justin Clover, can he score? And he does make it 1-0 on literally his first game back from injury, fully starting. And we already take the lead 8 minutes in. Like I said, the boys were ready for this game. They're excited for this game. They want to win this Europa League title if possible, but I'm over the moon right now. Our first ever knockout stage game. Our first ever knockout stage game, and we were able to score in the 8th minute of the game. There's still a lot of time to go. Hopefully, we win this game. 13 minutes again, and we pick up the ball in their half after a horrible corner from us. Now it's Justin Clover on the ball. The man in form who just scored today. Justin Clover into Casper Dolberg. Dolberg into Camaradas. Thanks. Does find a mini goodie on the wing. We do have a cross into Casper Dolberg, and he picks up his 3rd goal of the episode. First of this game. He makes it 2-0 in the first half. 22 minutes in only, and that was a beautiful team goal. But that's probably the best team goal we've scored all season, as Casper Dolberg celebrates with the camera, and he points to his back because he deserves it, because everybody should know his name. He now has around 22 goals in all competitions, and he's been our top scorer and our lethal man this season, our true number 9. But it's 2-0. We have a lot of time left. Hopefully, we can pick up this victory and a couple more goals. 37 minutes in, and it looks like Burnley are going to have the first attack when they send the through ball into Glennon. Glennon running down the wing. Glennon, he's looking for that cross, and he crosses it back to Richardson, and it goes wide of the post. We get lucky there, but hopefully, no much more of this happens to us. After that Richardson shot, we're looking on the counter attack as Aston Edward picks up the ball, and he does find Calvin Stanks. Calvin Stanks is running 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Can he finish this? He usually does. Calvin Stanks with a shot, and it goes wide above the crossbar. I think I put just a little bit too much power from it, but the boys are performing spectacularly in the first knockout stage of my career, and I'm really proud of them. But that was the last shot of the half. Let's go ahead and go to the second half and hopefully continue like this and get a couple more goals in. Moving on to the 63rd minute here. Burnley do have the ball in the midfield. Claude Maurice does win it though. Now it's Aminiguiri. Aminiguiri sees all that space on the other side. Passes it to Edward. Edward, who does see Dolberg making that run, is Dolberg. Can he get his brace here today? A second brace of the episode. Casper Dolberg, and he does score, making it 3-0 in the 66th minute. And this man is just unstoppable, especially in today's episode. Not only has he been like this all season, and like I said, I'm pretty sure he has scored in every episode of this career mode so far, and it's just absolutely amazing. Casper Dolberg scores another goal, and now it's 3-0. He gets his second brace of the episode, and everything but up now is because we're gonna continue like this, hopefully for the rest of the half, and maybe get maybe 2 more goals, but it's still 3 points. I mean, not 3 points. It's still a victory nonetheless. I'm pretty sure it is because it's already 66 minute. We're 3-0 up, so let's go ahead and continue this game. After Dolberg's second goal, nothing really else happened. We did make some substitutions, but they didn't do anything of note to mention them. It was usually the same people: Brian Barbary, Turam, and that's pretty much it. But no other shot was taken in this game. A lot of passing around the middle, like you guys always know. I always say it does happen, and a lot of good defending. But we do pick up a win, 3-0, and we're going into the second leg with 3 goals in aggregate away from home, so that's a really good advantage to have. But let's go ahead and go to our next game, and hopefully we'll continue this form. Okay, so as you guys saw, we have picked up our first win in our first ever knockout stages, 3-0 against Burnley. It's a great start. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our next game against FC Metz. Before we go into this game though, we have that monthly monthly scout report where we usually don't get any single good player. And yeah, it's gonna continue. So let's go ahead and go to the game. Okay, so we do have our next game against FC Meth, who are in 18th place. So we're gonna go ahead and sim it. Like I said, we're simming the rest of the games other than that last Burnley game we do have. We better get this victory. They're in 18th place. We better not drop points to a below league table. And what is it? Aggregate at the top. I guess that's any update. But we did win 2-1. Sorry, I get distracted really easy. But Dolberg and Edward getting amongst the goals. But Stanks does get injured. Hopefully it's not for a long time. But let's go ahead and check how that injury affected him. You see, Calvin Stanks is only out for 1 game, 5 days. So he'll miss out on the second Burnley leg, which kind of sucks. But we're going to go ahead and go to the Burnley game and see how we perform. Okay, so we do have that game against Burnley right now. And you guys know Stanks was out injured. So coming in for him is Rosario. But we moved Rosario to the more defensive center mid. And we have Claude Maurice in the slightly more attacking. So other than that, same lineup. So let's go into this game at home. We're already 3-0 up. Hopefully we pick up this victory. Yes, boys, we're back at the Allianz Stadium at home to host Burnley this time, and we already have a 3-0 advantage away from home in the aggregate. So I'm really looking forward to this game. This game surely has to be won, but we cannot get too cocky. We cannot overestimate Burnley because they are a good side with a good manager in Sean Dyche. But Burnley is gonna have a tough time here in the Allianz Stadium with the amazing fans we do have. Like I said, they were highlighting the man in form, Kasper Dolberg, who scored a brace last time here, and he scored a brace in one of the league games earlier we did have. So he's around 4 or 5 goals in this episode so far, but I'm hoping he scores a little bit more. We need to win this game. I don't want to draw. I want to win. I don't want to lose either. But let's go ahead and get into this game, and hopefully we win again. 26 minutes in and nothing yet to split the two sides here as we do pick up the ball here with Alton Edward. Alton Edward try to pass the ball, but they do win it, and Vida is on the ball. He's trying to look for that through ball, and it's Richardson on the ball now. Richardson, he tries to find the through ball into Harker, back into Richardson into Brownhill. Brownhill has a shot, and we do concede a goal to Burnley with an amazing, to be honest, beautiful play from Burnley. Like I said, we cannot underestimate this team. They are playing a lot of youngsters, but as you can see, they scored a beautiful team goal here. Brownhill does finish it at the end. So we're 1-0 down in the 20th minute, but there's still a lot of a game to go, so hopefully we can pick this up. It's been a really dull game so far as we move on to halftime. Yeah, absolutely no shots other than that Brownhill shot they did have, and obviously we conceded it. But I'm looking forward to the second half. The boys have shown small glimpses. We haven't had a shot, but some good passing play, but we do end up losing it in the final third. But there's still a lot of time left, a whole half left. Hopefully we can score a goal and tie the game. 56 minutes in, and it looks like we're going to have our first attack here. It's Kasper Dolberg on the ball. Kasper Dolberg, he has a lot of space, but he does decide to turn back into Alton Edward, who does find a through ball into Justin Clover. Clover on the wing, he has a shot, and he does score, making it 1-1, draws us the game so far. Justin Clover again coming into the side and scoring another goal, and that's really good for him. But we still have around 33 more minutes left in the game, almost half an hour, so hopefully we can turn this game completely around and score another goal. The continuance of the dull game continues here as Burnley missed a chip shot. But we're going to make some substitutions here in the 73rd minute, trying to get some more attacking play because that's the only thing we've been missing in this game. Brian Burberry comes in and Laporte as well. Laporte usually holds up the play really well to find some attacks, and Karamoko Dembele, the new signing, who's performed really well ever since joining, is also coming on. Hopefully we can score a goal with these substitutions. So sadly the substitutions could not spark up the game and now win it for us as it's the 90th minute, and we do pick up a draw, but we do go on to the quarterfinals of the Europa League where we'll be facing Club Brugge, as you'll see in the near future. But I guess a decent game, but glad to have gone into the quarterfinals, into the Europa League. But let's go ahead and go to the last game of the episode. We picked up that draw against Burnley, which is pretty disappointing. But we do have one more game here today, and we're gonna sim it, like I said, against 7th place multiplayer. Like I said, I'd like to apologize that we have the same games, but we need to finish this season. I don't want to go to FIFA 22 on finishing this season. So, who's injured actually? Oh no, someone had a red card. Kasper Dolberg had a red card, so Barbara is going to start, and Calvin Stanks is back in the side with Clover as well, performing pretty well on his back from injury. So we're going to go ahead and sim this game. They have Paul Dummett in the back with Sacco. That's old Premier League lineup, but let's go ahead and sim it. Let's see how we do on our last game of the episode, and it is a victory, better be. We picked up so many draws in today's episode. We dropped so many points. Calvin Stanks does pick up a goal for us, and D Davi for them. And nobody got injured. Well, not from our team at least, which is pretty good. But we draw once again 2 multiplayer. And can we see the league table? Or is it going to show us the Coupe de France? What is it going to show us? And and it's showing us the Coupe de France. So we're playing against FC Nantes in the next episode in the Coupe de France. Let's go ahead and check the league table right before we do end the episode. And we're still in 2nd place by like, I forgot how to add like 8 points. 8 points, and we're 15 points behind PSG. So they ran away with the league title. There's no way we're coming back from that. But let's go ahead and see the fixtures for the next. Okay, so the fixtures for the next episode, it's a little bit less. Yeah, it's way less than this episode. So I'm probably gonna do something similar, play 3 games. So I'll probably play both Europa League games and then the Marseille game and sim the other 3. And then probably in the semifinals, I'm gonna try to see, yeah, because in April, we have PSG and Olympic Lyon. I want to play both of those games, so we'll play one leg of the Europa League, whoever we get, if we pass. That's if we pass. But Club Brugge are gonna be a tough side. But anyways, little reminder from this episode: we picked up 1, 2, 3 draws in the league, 1 draw in the Europa League, and 3 wins, 1 in the Europa League and 2 in the league. So pretty good form. At least we didn't lose a single game today. But let's go ahead and end the episode. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. Like I said, FIFA 22 is coming soon, so you need to turn on that notification bell because one, amazing content I'm bringing to you guys. I have so many ideas. I feel like FIFA 21 took me out of my shell, and FIFA 22 is gonna be completely different. I'm gonna create like amazing content for you guys. Well, I'm hoping that I am able to. But the thumbnails are looking sexy. If you guys are not in my Discord, join my Discord so you can see some preview thumbnails I've already made for FIFA 22. And number 3, make sure to vote down below. So down below we do have straw posts for the what type of series you guys want to see next FIFA. So 1 career mode series and 1 ultimate team series to start with. So make sure to vote down below. It's in the description. There's 2 links. Obviously this it says foot series and then career mode series. So make sure to vote on that. Always do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Droid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day and chamos.